Hey, Jim Parquet here with VPX Baseball, and today we're going to do lesson 2 of how to throw a proper curveball, okay? So, obviously your breaking pitch is very important. We're trying to accomplish a pitch that basically comes down in your arsenal. You have your fastball, breaking ball, right, or a lefty, right, or righty would be breaking ball, but fastball, and I'm left-handed. Breaking ball, changeup, slider, right, if you had a sinker, right? So basically they all come, and then about halfway is when they move. So if you're seeing it, then they do that, right? These guys that do this fastball, breaking ball, slider, I could see that a mile away. Now in travel ball or even high school and some college hitters and lower in the lineup, if you've got enough velo and command, you'll probably get people out. But as you move up, you want to be an impact pitcher. You've got to make sure that you're here, 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 and everything is in plane or tunnel. And then about maybe 20 feet out of your hand is when you start to see differences. Because the less time you give a hitter, the more effective you're going to be as a pitcher, right? So we're going to get into kind of what you're going to have to do in your delivery in order to throw a breaking ball. Check out our other videos in this session to help you understand all of the things that we're getting after, okay? So I'm gonna just throw some fastballs here just so you can kind of see how it works. That way you can get the plane out of my fingers, right? Right? So I'm not fully warm, I'm gonna just get warm for you. It's important in your delivery, if you're gonna throw a proper breaking ball, you have to be able to throw a good fastball. And that's not velo, that's meaning it comes out of your fingers properly, okay? So therefore, your breaking ball is not as recognizable and it's sharper in time, right? So again, check out our other videos on how to throw a proper fastball. One more and I'll be ready, okay? All right, I'm pretty warm. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my windup or my stretch here and I'm gonna throw some so you can kind of get the trajectory here, okay? I'm just working different points so you can kind of see where I'm going at. Right? I was going low outside, mid outside, inside. I'll try to hit the 4 here. Got the 2, but you get kind of the trajectories, okay? Now here's a breaking ball off of that. Obviously not a good one because it's a ball. That's where I want my breaking ball, my put-away breaking ball to end up. But you're seeing fastball, breaking ball. You're not seeing fastball, breaking ball, right? So here's one more breaking ball. Okay? Now I'll throw it for an actual strike. I need a strike with this, maybe we're 2-0, okay? Okay, so you got that, all right? So let's throw the fastball so you can see the differences. So you're not seeing this to that. You're seeing basically that, maybe a little hump. The less hump you have, the better, okay? So how am I achieving that? It's pretty simple. I'm achieving it by making sure that I don't throw my breaking ball here. I throw it at foot strike when I'm fully loaded, right? This is kind of loaded, fully loaded. From here, then I get up on it. And what I do to throw my breaking ball is not to curl my wrist. What I'm doing is getting my fingers about like this. So a slider would be kind of right here. Breaking ball is going to be here. And I want to keep my wrist tight. The less movement I have on my wrist, and the more I'm doing this action, from here to here, I'm rotating or pulling down, right? So from your position, it'll be this, right? Compared to this, then I'm gonna be more effective. This action right here creates problems, as well as it flips out the side, right? It'll flip out the side, and that's where we get the hump, when we start moving our wrists to try to make it break. What we wanna do is keep and set it, and then throw it. Boom. So the tighter I'm at here, from here to here, and the stronger I am with less movement, but more of this action, the better my breaking ball is gonna be, okay? Your grip is gonna be based upon comfort. Guys will throw breaking, like I threw mine like this. Some guys will throw it, you know, I'm left-handed like this, right? Some guys will throw it like this. Some guys like this. It just all depends. It's more of how it feels. But bottom line is the wrist action, where I'm setting it, and where my head placement is in relationship to it. This action compared to this side. This is gonna be loopier. This is gonna be real good, okay? So I'm gonna throw a loopy one where I'm like trying to make it break, as they teach a lot in youth sports, right? So you can see it flips out. It flips out the back of my hand. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's flipping out my thumb, right? I feel like I'm doing this action. And of course, the more movement I have in my wrist like that, the more that dude sees it, the more opportunity he has to either lay off of it or put that into the stance. Now, if I don't do that and I'm more the correct way, like this rather than this, right? You don't want that, you want this. Watch what happens. You can see, it's just like that, right? Now, we don't have a slow-mo for you, but I'm just trying to show you kind of how it works. The baseball will follow your wrist and arm action. So if I want more sweep, come more sideways. If I want more this, I come here. So I'm gonna play with it for you. I'm gonna go more 12-6 here. Okay? I'm not moving my wrist, I'm keeping it strong, but I'm just doing that, or this, okay? Right here, right? Boom. At the end, you're gonna have to extend, obviously, but I'm just kind of giving you the idea of what you're trying to do, because your elbow to shoulder is moving and extending, and then the top part is just staying strong, right here, okay? That's kind of where it's at. So we'll go kind of fast motion, 12-6. I'm gonna be more this way rather than a sweep arm action. Right? So you see 12-6. If I wanted to sweep more, I'm gonna sweep with my arm and come across. So I'm gonna be here. Boom. Watch this. And you can see the sweep. I'm not trying to throw strikes with it right now. I'm just trying to show you kind of the sweeping action. Right? So here's where you'll get into problems. I'll go from behind. Your fingers are underneath and behind the ball, and you're trying to throw a breaking ball. You have too much room or distance to make up when you're moving that fast, and ultimately it's going to come out back and on the side, and it's going to loop. So if I'm this guy where my head is forward, I can never get out front. That's why you got to throw a good fastball, or more importantly, be efficient with your fastball so you're here. Fingers on top and over the baseball, okay? Fingers on top and over the baseball on your fastball is a good way to throw a fastball. Fingers that get underneath and behind the baseball, right? Underneath it and behind it, where you're having to go this way, is very bad, and then we're going to be here on our breaking balls and our change-ups and all of that. This right here, this guy right here, gets weeded out of the game eventually because the hitter sees it too early. You're giving the hitter too much time to be successful against you. This guy right here, the reason why I throw hard, because you can't throw hard by pulling, or you're gonna get out of the game because you're gonna go under the knife. You have to actually be on top and behind, so then therefore you're creating support and unlocking the energy properly through all of your neurological functioning, right? So when I'm throwing here, my fingers need to be on top and behind the ball. You'll see more of this action rather than this. I'm gonna throw it kind of like this where you're behind and underneath it, right? And I'll throw it hard so you can see it. So I feel like I'm throwing almost a football there. Even though I'm not moving my wrist, I feel like I'm here again. I feel like I'm underneath it throwing a football. If I did that as well as I moved my wrist to try to bring it down, like compete here, you can see how loopy the pitch is, okay? Compared to if I do it right, we'll be on top, head back, staying over my back side, support down, slope, boom, right here. And then from here, I'm gonna be this way. Watch what happens. Okay, I want more 12-6 for you to see that, right? Again, 12-6. Okay? And then more of a sweep. Right? So there's the sweep. Now I'll throw it for a strike, okay? Here's the strike. Close enough, okay? So let's get back to a fastball so I don't blow my arm out because I'm throwing all of those breaking balls, but let's go fastball here. Okay? Again, another fastball. Okay, just trying to feel it. Breaking ball. Man, I can't even command the ball right now. Let me get some strikes for you, okay? Breaking ball. There we go, okay? Now, one of the things that'll help you is your harness. I'm gonna strap in. This is unbelievable for off-speed teaching. It is by far the greatest off-speed trainer out there. It's very, very effective for other stuff, but in order to throw good off-speed, you have to be behind the pitch and you've got to be loaded into foot strike. This tells you all of that, right? Check out our other videos on the harness, as well as 22 MLB teams use it. Shoot 50,000 across the nation and climbing every day, right? Because it's a viable product that puts feel into things. It pulls me up. Spongies pull me up because I'm getting out front, opening premature rotation. If I don't feel them and I stay loaded, when I rotate, I won't even feel it. That's what you're trying to accomplish, right? So here's a fastball right here. Okay? Another fastball. Trying to hit that 2 for you. Okay? One more fastball. Here we go. Go outside. Okay? I'm trying to create that higher plane so you can see the drop on it. Here's the breaking pitch. Right there. Okay? Hopefully you liked our video. Make sure that you stay strong with it. You don't do any of this action and you're staying behind your pitch. That way you can be very successful in one thing, making sure all your pitches come out like this and then move about 20 to 30 feet, right? Because what we're trying to do is shorten the length of time that a hitter has to be successful against you, okay? Hopefully you put a like on this and we got a full line of products to get you to the big leagues.